How to be the most powerful person in the room. The 13 Machiavellian rules applied in reality. What if I told you that the most powerful person in the room is almost never the loudest one? What if power isn't confidence, isn't dominance, isn't intelligence, but a perception? Tonight we're uncovering 13 Machiavellian rules, not as history, but as weapons. This is not about being liked. This is about being untouchable. Niccolo Machiavelli didn't write for moral people. He wrote for survivors, for rulers, for those who understood one brutal truth. Power does not reward virtue, it rewards control. And the unsettling part? These rules are already being used by executives, politicians, influencers and quiet operators you don't even notice. Let's begin. Rule 1. Control your expression, not your emotion. Machiavelli understood something modern psychology later confirmed. Emotion leaks power. The most powerful person in the room feels everything, but reveals nothing. Anger makes you predictable. Excitement makes you exploitable. Fear makes you controllable. Silence, however, forces others to project meaning onto you, and projection is influence. Rule 2. Speak less than necessary. When you talk too much, you explain yourself. And when you explain yourself, you lower your value. Powerful people let others talk first. They listen, collect, and respond only when necessary. Words are currency. Spend them like they're scarce. Because in every room, the one speaking the least is often the one deciding the most. Rule 3. Never appear desperate, ever. Desperation is the smell of weakness, needing approval, needing agreement, needing to be understood. Machiavelli warned, those who need others are owned by them. Want something, quietly. Detach publicly. Let people wonder whether you care at all. Nothing confuses power dynamics like emotional independence. Rule 4. Be unpredictable, but never chaotic. Predictability is comfort, and comfort breeds control for others. The powerful person keeps patterns, but breaks them strategically. One day you're agreeable, next day you're firm, then distant, not random, calculated. When people can't model you, they hesitate. Hesitation is power. Rule 5. Control the frame of reality. You know, every room has a frame, a story about what matters, who leads and why. Weak people argue inside the frame. Powerful people set it. Instead of asking, "Am I right?" they ask, "What question is everyone responding to?" Change the question, and you change the outcome. Rule 6. Appear humble, never submissive. Machiavelli warned rulers about arrogance, not because it's immoral, but because it attracts enemies. True power wears humility as camouflage. You don't announce superiority. You let others discover it, and when they do, it feels inevitable. Rule 7. Make others depend on you indirectly. Direct control breeds resistance. Indirect dependence breeds loyalty. Be the connector, the gatekeeper, the one who knows someone. Never make people feel trapped. Make them feel supported. They won't realize they're dependent until you're gone. Rule 8. Master timing, not force. Power is, honestly, rarely about intensity. It's about when you act. If you speak too early, you're ignored. Too late, and you're irrelevant. The Machiavellian waits. They let others exhaust themselves, reveal their cards, commit to positions. Then, just one move. Decisive. Final. Rule 9. Never outshine the throne. You know, this rule has destroyed more than a few careers. If someone above you feels threatened, you lose. Machiavelli advised rulers to eliminate rivals. These days, modern power eliminates perceived threats quietly. So, make leaders feel secure. Let them shine while you build influence in the shadows. The throne, well, it fears mirrors. Rule 10. Use morality as a tool, not a cage. Machiavelli wasn't anti-morality, he was anti-naivety. Appear ethical, speak values, align with principles. But here's the thing. Morality is how power justifies itself, not how it actually operates. The most powerful person knows when to follow rules, and when rules are just decoration. Rule 11. Never reveal your full intent. People don't fear what they understand. They fear what they can't map. Always leave room for doubt. Say less about your plans. Share incomplete stories. Let others fill the gaps. Mystery is psychological leverage. Rule 12. Create allies, not friends. Friends expect loyalty. Allies exchange value. Machiavelli trusted interests, not emotions. Build relationships where cooperation benefits both sides. No obligation, no guilt. When interests align, support. When they don't, distance. Clean. Silent. Effective. Rule 13. Control your exit. Power is also about how you leave. Never exit emotionally. Never burn bridges publicly. Never explain yourself unnecessarily. Leave people unsure whether you lost interest or moved to something bigger. Because uncertainty keeps your name alive. Machiavelli wasn't teaching cruelty. He was teaching clarity. The world isn't ruled by the most moral, the most intelligent, or the most hard-working. It's ruled by those who understand human nature and refuse to be controlled by it. So ask yourself, when you walk into a room, are you reacting or shaping? Are you speaking or being studied? Are you seeking power or quietly becoming it? Because the most powerful person in the room never announces themselves.